Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm reviewing a series of books. They'll be individually reviewed, but I'm looking at them as a whole. They are the Blackstone's Police Q&As for 2012. There are 4 of them in the series. This one is the one I'm looking at, Evidence and Procedure. Can I say right at the beginning that the first thing you want to do is read the introduction. The introduction explains what a multiple choice question concept is all about and why they have them, and really explains what you need to know about how to answer them, how to go about it. There's a bit of blurb on the back with this particular document, but let me just show you the back of it. You have a nice little checklist so you can work your way through the questions and get some idea. Let me explain how it works. You've got the question and then a choice of answers, and then you've got the actual answers given there. Now the answers, they say, well, right, that is the correct answer. Then there's a reason for it. I think that's a very important aspect of this particular publication, because when I did MCQs for the bar exams, we didn't have anything like this. And then you had an examination question, a scenario. You had 4 choices. You picked the one that you thought was the right one, but you were never given any reason as to if it was the wrong one, why. And actually this is exactly what you need to have, so it explains itself to you. These books need to be read in conjunction with the official manual, which has been published, which you'll all know about. They link in very nicely together, and I think they're great assistance for all people trying to do these exams. We have written a review which is on the net and hopefully in some magazines. Superior Revision Advice for the Police MCQ Promotion Exams. That's exactly what these books are about. In my view, Evidence and Procedure is by far the most important, because you can nick the villains, you can do what you want, but the problem you've really got is when you come in front of people like me, and we've got to then start dealing with the real issues within the statutory requirements that we have and all the other things that go into making a successful prosecution. Reading the Blackstone 4 Q&A books made me realise that they offer a superior coverage, as we've said, of the topics which are being examined, and I think they're just covered in the right way for the worried candidate. As I've indicated elsewhere, you may get a bit flustered with this type of exam. I certainly did, because I'm used to having a written examination, but this is the way ahead. There's not a great deal we can do about it, and we just have to accept it. The books have been written collectively, all 4, by Hugh Smart and John Watson, both serving police officers. I think they've done a very good job in trying to explain what is required. In my view, as MCQs are here to stay, I think Smart and Watson have risen to the challenge. They produced 4 fine Q&A books. They're not official books, whereas the manual is an official manual. But I think, in my view, that these revision materials balance law and practice very well, and they're a great investment. They're very cheap, but in my view this one is the most important, because if you haven't got your evidence right and you haven't done the procedures properly, you're going to lose, and we don't like that, because we know what our job is. Anyway, good luck to you all, and I do find these helpful for the future. Thank you very much. Bye bye.